back to Louisiana Living.
Hey friends, welcome to Therapy Thursdays on Louisiana Living. We are physical therapy and balance centers. I am Angela Yarborough and this is Dr. Jerry Yarborough.
Hello.
And today we are going to talk about dizziness. And as we were discussing that earlier, you made the statement that there are different types of dizziness, and I never thought about that. So inform us of that.
Yeah, so when patients come in and they say, I'm dizzy, we really have to ask a lot of questions because dizziness can mean a lot of different things. Sometimes people actually have vertigo. Now, vertigo is where your environment appears to be spinning, whether visually or just kind of in your head. That's vertigo, which is separate from dizziness. Dizziness can be caused, like I said, there's different types of dizziness. So the first type is going to be from a lightheadedness. So, us in the medical field may call it syncope. If y'all remember, Angela's a nurse by trade. So syncope, you've heard of that. Or just feeling as if you're going to pass out. All right. It could also be kind of a floating sensation, and we can get into different things or causes of that. But so just lightheadedness in itself has multiple causes even, Again, kind of going back to your nursing training, dehydration can cause lightheadedness. So dehydration, remember guys, if you have kind of some chronic diarrhea or vomiting, or you've been out in the sun a lot, all of those things can very easily cause dehydration. And I remember the first time I heard this, I was like, oh, really? Like, dehydration can actually kill you. And as a nurse, you know that. But so from dehydration, you have an imbalance of your electrolytes. So anytime you have prolonged diarrhea, vomiting, or out in the sun a lot, you need to make sure you're intaking a lot of extra fluids, okay? Even if you're vomiting and you're like, oh my God, I don't want to take anything else in. Actually, one of my staff just last week got dehydrated and had to spend like a day in the hospital getting fluids because she had been vomiting. She got dehydrated. She didn't want to intake anything because it was going to cause her to vomit again. Guys, it's serious. Dehydration is serious and needs to be taken seriously, and it can cause an imbalance or a lightheadedness. Okay, so then also another reason for lightheadedness could be orthostatic hypotension, another thing in your nursing background, which is a sudden drop in your blood pressure. Now, many things can cause that, but if you get like a wooziness or lightheadedness when you go from laying down to sitting up or sitting up to standing up, you really have to be very cautious because you can pass out. And many times people jump up and they go across the room and it hits them across the room and they end up falling. Okay, so if you're having that symptom, you need to have a discussion with your primary care provider about that, and maybe even see a cardiologist. Again, that could be caused by different things. Even medications can cause that kind of thing. So you just need to have those discussions with your primary care provider and not just say, oh, it's because of age or something else. And it could be because of age, because that can happen. But anyway, talking to your primary care provider. Another reason could be a mismatch. Our brain gets gets signals from our eyes, from our inner ear, and from our body, kind of where we are in space. And if that's not all lining up for different reasons, it can cause a lightheadedness. So anyway, just want to really express the importance of lightheadedness, not just taking it, as just part of life, but have those discussions because it can lead to other things. It can cause you to have a fall. And remember, you know, every 19 minutes we have someone dying from unexpected falls. So guys, come back and see us our next segment. We're going to continue talking about different types of dizziness and causes and treatments. So we'll see you next week. Thanks.
We'll have more after the break. Stay with us.